Guys, we are with Mary.
Hi guys, how are you? So, as Zahi told you, we are in a very, very special place. This is the place where Abraham, our father, is buried. Not only Abraham, but the two of his, the sons and the grandson, Abraham, Isxaaq, and Ya'qub, are buried. And we are approaching this very special building, which looks like an Herodian building from 2,000 years old. So what's happened with the rest of the time? Because we are talking about Abraham, which is approximately 4,000 years old. So obviously, this building was very, very old. But what you see just here on the outskirts is a building built by Herod the Great. Now we're going to go inside, where only Jews and Christians, of course, can go together, because the Muslims are coming to the other side. So you're going to see how amazing this place, and we're taking a picture here, so we're saying just goodbye.
Let's continue with me now. That was Mary Kadosh. In English, it's Holy Mary. Kadosh, it's Holy. Mariam, it's Mary. Now look how beautiful it is. This is a totally Herodian a place that later on at the Muslim time they added some mosque. At the Christian time they added churches here. Then it's important for everyone in the Abrahamic religion. So beautiful, isn't it? Why the Jews are praying there? Why they're not praying inside there? The caves? You will know about it soon. We will talk about it. Now, I'm not going to talk a lot about the story of Abraham, but he bought it for, I think, 400 golden coins. I mean, it's a lot of money from the Canaanite. But why he bought it? I mean, they actually told him, we can give it to you, we can give that place for you for free. But he wanted to have it. This is the property of Abraham, and it's called in Hebrew, Machpelah, double. Machpelah, it's double. Double mainly because he bought two tombs for himself and from Sarah as well. Then in that case, until 1967, from the 13th century, the Jews couldn't pray in. The Muslims didn't let them. They could pray here in the 7 stairs, and but it's funny to say they couldn't pray until 1967, but now they can, and still they're praying here, mainly because one of them said, my father used to do that, his father used to do that, and I'm going to do that too. Some actually say that it's very close to their tomb. The tombs are downstairs. And then in that matter, it was important for them to pray here. You can see that the Herodian stones here, it's just like the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall. Now, one more thing that we must understand about it. See that hole? According to tradition, I won't say Holy Spirit for the Christians, but a little bit of wind are going out of here, of there. There's something in it. And the question is, why Abraham bought that place for lots of money? Why didn't buy it for almost nothing? Mainly that according to the mystic of Judaism, Abraham came to choose his place, and he saw in that place the tombs of Adam and Eve, the first couple ever. Adam and Eve. And what he saw, another thing that he saw is the stairway to heaven. Then in that matter, if you ask me, where is Adam and Eve buried? It's here. According to the Christian, at least the Greek Orthodox, it's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Guys, that used to be the Byzantine church. And let me enter, because I lost the group. And your rule, I cannot go with the Kimball to the church, then it might be shaky now. Accept it. Shake, shake, shake. I will try to walk slowly, but I lost the group of the tour guide. We just entered through here. This is the entrance of today, but that wasn't the entrance of from the Second Temple time, from Herodian time. Maybe it was beneath it, just like the entrance to the Temple Mount. And what you can see here is a Crusader building. It's not the church, but let us enter to Me'arat Machpelah, the stairway to heaven, according to the sign here. You can see here the tomb of James, which is right here, and let us enter. Ooh, it's so hot here. Oh, lots of people. Remember, the tombs are not in here. The tombs are at least 9 meters beneath us, but this is the Patriarch Abraham tomb monument. And you will be able to see it from another place. But I lost the group again. Wow, last time that I was there, it was almost empty. Remember that Revekah and Isaac is already in the Muslim side, we cannot enter, but this is the tomb, the Matriarch Sarah memorial tomb. So hot. And Abraham, another angle of it right there. You can see the synagogue that they built here. Wow, it's so hot. And we are going to Jacob, James, and Leah. Rachel is not buried here. It's next to Bethlehem of today. This is the Leah. A monument of Matriarch Leah. And Jacob. Well, this is the atrium of the church, of the Crusader Church, my friends. Look at the Crusader Church. Today it's a mosque, of course, and if you will enter through the Crusader entrance, you will reach to the tomb of Isaac and Rebekah, which I never saw. Few times the Israelis enter to the tombs area. One of them was a child that entered to the down there, and I will show you from where. Actually, it's from there, and she saw so many tombs and bones, and it's not the only one. A few of the Jewish people enter, and one of them was Noam or Non, and they found so many pottery from the time of the Patriarch. Then the real thing is just beneath us. Guys, remember 1968, that child actually entered through to see what's actually happening, and she saw the corridor, and then she saw the stairs that climb up, and there was nothing in it. Then first of all, this is the place that she entered through. The Jews call it, look at that, the entrance to Garden of Eden. And later on in 1981, another guy, remember Noam, actually entered. This time he entered through here, which is here. And if you want to know exactly where it is, I will show you the map later on. Then he entered from there. He went down the stairs. He went to here and saw the two caves. That the first one and the inner one. And that's where later on they found pottery from 10th century BC. Then, where it is. Then first of all, until the massacre of Goldstein, a Jew who killed innocent Muslims, that place was open to everyone. You can see here the tomb of Isaac and Rebekah. And we already saw the other four, Abraham, Sarah, Leah, and Ya'qub, and it was open. And later on, because of the massacre of him, they blocked it into two, and that beneath it is the Muslim place. Where is the entrance to Eden? It's between Abraham and Sarah. I will reach back that place to show it to you, but again, I don't have a gimbal. Then sadly, I cannot walk fast. Then let me walk slowly. I really don't understand why they took the gimbal from me. I can take a video, but not with a gimbal. Strange. All right. If we will enter to here, and we will continue to there, if we break the entrance, we will see the entrance to Eden and the tomb of Isaac and Rebekah. Tiradim, tiradam, tiradam. Oh, they just left. Then let me show you the tomb of Abraham. And of course notes like the Western Wall. The tomb, the four tombs that you saw, according to our tour guide, is actually, it might be from the time of King Herod. I can hear the rain raining again. And the other two of Isaac and Rebekah is actually, the tombstone itself is from built by the Muslim, by the Mamluks. Let me walk slowly. I'm really, really sorry. Right there. Now, why the Muslims got that place and the Jews got the other place is mainly because the right place, the Muslim place, is facing to the Mecca. And you know that Mecca is such an important place for praying to Mecca is such an important thing for the Muslims. Before that, Muslims and Jews could walk together in the same place. Lot of tension, my friends, lots of tension. I do have an answer now to a question that actually bothered me. The women is praying through the male tombs. For example, if that's the women apartment, Jacob is there. And here, it's Leah. And this is the man's side. You know that in Judaism, you are divided men and women. And now I do have the answer that man actually gave us. The Jews are praying through Israel. In Israel, they're praying through Jerusalem. Jerusalem is there. The tomb of the women are facing Jerusalem. And this is the reason. It's a very good thing that I didn't know before. Guys, this is the tomb of Esav. Remember Cain? Esav? Then the tomb of Esav is right here. And you ask me questions like, why the Jews didn't pray here? Why the Muslims didn't let them pray here? mainly because the Muslims believes that the patriarchs are Muslims, not Jews. The Jews are praying for Abraham, but they are praying for Ibrahim. Then in that case, this is the original one, this is the true one, and the Jews are praying to a fake one. Then in that case, until 1967, the Muslims didn't let the Jews enter here. Guys, I do have more than 21,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Although it's a little bit shaky because I cannot use the gimbal. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you do have some questions, don't hesitate. I'm here for that. Thank you very much.